The woman had only rested briefly, yet upon waking, she discovered her underarm hair had inexplicably grown 20 centimeters long. Perplexed, she went to the hospital where she worked. Everything appeared normal, yet there wasn't a soul in sight. The usually crowded wards had suddenly become completely empty. Phone calls wouldn't connect. The entire hospital had fallen eerily silent, with only the recorder in the monitoring room continuously emitting strange, unsettling noises. The woman anxiously rushed into the street, but what she saw left her utterly stunned. The once bustling avenue was now completely deserted. The formerly busy community had become devoid of any signs of life. She immediately panicked. She didn't know what had happened, but an inexplicable unease gnawed at her heart. She went door to door, knocking desperately, hoping someone could explain this bewildering situation. Yet no matter how hard she tried, there was no response. It was as if everyone in the entire world had vanished overnight. What was even more terrifying was that she didn't yet know the entire town had already been surrounded by an ominous fog, which was advancing at a visible pace. In 3 days, the town would be completely consumed by the mist. That night, before the woman could fall asleep, she suddenly heard eerie music. She quickly got up to investigate, grabbed a weapon for self-defense, and mustered the courage to leave her house. Following the sound of the music, she cautiously entered the strange house. At that moment, she was gripped by extreme terror. But when she saw before her another survivor like herself, a man, she couldn't hide her relief. Though she didn't understand what had happened, at least she had found a companion, giving her a small sense of security. The man's experience mirrored hers. He had awakened to find everyone had disappeared. With no other choice, they attempted to save themselves. They found broadcasting equipment and tried to send distress signals via radio. But after considerable effort, they discovered that both the radio station and walkie-talkies had mysteriously lost all signal. The man grabbed a pistol from a drawer for protection, then prepared to drive out of town. But before they could get far, the sight before them once again left them speechless with shock. On the only road leading out of the city, they discovered the advancing fog. Puzzled, the man approached it and tentatively reached his hand into the mist. The moment he made contact, his body was racked with unbearable pain. With no alternative, they had to turn back. They drove to the highest point in town. The scene before them looked like the apocalypse. Though they knew danger was imminent, they had no idea how to save themselves. Once again, the two fell into deep despair. However, as they drove aimlessly searching for clues, a peculiar restaurant caught the woman's attention.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't think they can hear you.